Hey Nomies, hey Warriors, it's me Nesha and I'm coming to you with a Sickle Cell vlog. Today is May 26th and it's like 6 p.m. at night. And like I said, I'm doing a Sickle Cell vlog. I feel like I haven't done one in forever, but I think it's only been like a couple weeks. No, it's been like a month, I think. But yesterday, Wednesday, marked 4 months that I've been out of the hospital. Y'all gotta excuse me. I just came from the gym and grocery shopping, so I ain't all dialed up. But I just wanted to come and check in with you guys and let you know that I have been out of the hospital for 4 months. I am so happy. The last time that I went into the hospital, it was like a few days short of 4 months, so I still was saying 4 months because it was only a few days short, and I'm sure if I actually counted the exact days, then it still would have equaled the 4 months, because you know how months have the different numbers and the days and stuff. So, but yes, yesterday made exactly 4 months. I'm happy to be at the hospital. As far as my knee, I can't remember if I said this in the other video, but I don't think I did. My knee was bothering me for like 3 months, and then my doctor was going to send me to a specialist and like a knee surgeon specialist or something like that. Sorry. My doctor was going to send me like to I forgot what, orthopedics specialist or surgeon, something like that. I forgot. She referred me to one, and right after that appointment, it was it was when I was out of the hospital for 3 months. I try to get a massage like once a month, just because that's something that I like to do, and I feel like it helps my body as well. So I'm sorry. At my 3 month appointment, I went and got my massage, because like I said, I get my massage every month. And right after the 3 month appointment, I got a massage, and I told my massage therapist, I was like, listen, my knee has been bothering me for like 3 months. And they did an MRI and an x-ray, and it showed that it was a little bit of inflammation in between the cartilage. And so she worked on that knee a little bit better, and it was still hurting a few days after, but then like a week after that massage, like my knee just started hurting less and less and less. And then finally, when I went to the doctor like a week ago, I told her like, hey, my knee doesn't hurt anymore. She's like, well, if it doesn't hurt, then don't go to the specialist. There's no point in you just going for no reason. She's like, it did show a little bit of inflammation on the MRI. And I told her I got a massage, and she was like, the massage definitely could have helped some of that fluid be relieved. And so that's maybe a tip that you guys want to use if you are having problems like that. Like I said, I try to get a massage every month, because it's like, you know, just my me thing that I do, but also I feel like it helps my body and helps with like the circulation and relaxation, helps like mentally, and you know, mentally helps me. And when you're right mentally and spiritually, I feel like it helps your body overall. Another thing is when I'm not in a lot of pain, because just because I've been out of the hospital for 4 months doesn't mean that I don't have pain every single day. Because last week I was hurting so bad that I was having to take a couple Norcos a day, and I end up having to, when I went to my doctor's appointment, I ended up having to get fluids, because her office only offers fluids. If I need to get pain medicine and oxygen, then well, she got oxygen there, but if I need to get pain medicine, then I will have to get sent to the infusion center in the hospital. So I was like, you know what, let's just see if the fluids work. And she's like, listen, if it doesn't work, she doesn't want me going too long just hurting. She would admit me. My labs were looking good, but my doctor doesn't go off of my labs all the time. If I tell her that I'm hurting and my labs don't look good, then she'll admit me. Well, I mean, backwards. If I tell her I'm hurting and my labs look good, she will still admit me. Like, she does look at my labs. They are important, but she doesn't say like, oh, your labs are good, you shouldn't be hurting. She's not like that. So I got fluids, like an hour and a half worth of fluids, and kept drinking fluids, and then finally the pain started to go down a little bit. TMI for the guys, but ladies, the reason I feel like I was hurting is because it was like getting around that time of the month. Even though I have, this is lady talk, guys, sorry. Even though I have an IUD and I don't have a set cycle, like Frenchie said this in one of her videos, the time that you would have your cycle, your body still goes through that. So even though I don't have an actual cycle, my body was still going through like the cramps and everything, and you know, emotions and all that stuff. And so I feel like that's why I was having pain, because when I did used to have a full out cycle, when I wasn't on my IUD, I would go into crisis sometimes, and obviously my blood would drop. And that is another reason that I have an IUD, because my doctor was like, listen, we need to put you on a birth control that is going to keep you from having a cycle, or lighten your cycle, so that you don't lose as much blood and you aren't even more anemic. What else? I've been working out, and when I work out, I don't do anything strenuous. Like, I don't overdo it. If you can do that, great, but I know my body, if I overdo it, then I'm automatically going to be in a crisis. I walk anywhere between 1 and 3 miles. And every once in a while, if I want to get fancy, I'll throw a little jog in there. Like, and not jog the whole time. Like, jog a little bit, walk. Jog a little bit, walk. Sorry, there's a bug. I'm sitting outside on the back porch. But, jog a little bit, walk. Jog a little bit, walk. So I never overdo it, because I've done that before. I've overdone it at the gym, and like literally started feeling my body going in a crisis at the gym as soon as I stopped working out. Like, I've been there, and I don't want to do that. My birthday is in like 24 days or 23 days, something like that. My birthday is June 19th, Gemini, hey. And I will be 30 this year, guys, and I'm so excited. I feel like 30 is a big deal if you don't have sickle cell. So I feel like when you have sickle cell, it's an even bigger deal, because they tell us we're not going to live to see that. Like, my mom was told so many different times when I was 2, she's not going to make it until she's 5, she's not going to make it until she's 12, she's not going to make it till she's 17, she might not be able to have kids. I'm 30 years old, married, successfully married, have 2 beautiful kids. They didn't think I was gonna, like, they thought people with sickle cell couldn't have kids, or that they would die. And, you know, not saying that people with sickle cell don't die giving birth. They do, because that's huge. But I have 2 beautiful kids. I had wonderful pregnancies, didn't have any complications afterwards. And it's not just like, oh, because she got SC. Because, I mean, I hate to separate, like, oh, you got SC, so this and this and that, because I know people who have SS who don't have as much pain as me, and I have some people who have sickle cell thalassemia who have more pain than me, like, or who have more complications than me. So I understand that there's a reason that you need to know why you have what type of sickle cell you have, for like knowing your genotype for when you have kids and when you get married and all of that stuff. And maybe if they need to treat you differently and all that, treat you differently as far as this might work better with this type of sickle cell. But as far as downing each other, saying my pain is worse than yours, your pain is not that bad, I'm not about that. We're not about that over here. I will delete your comment and block you in a second if you start talking crazy like that, because we don't do that over here. Everybody's pain. I don't care if you have the trait and you say you have pain, you got pain. I'm not gonna be like, well, girl, I got the disease, so my pain is worse than yours. No, okay, pain is pain. That's it. My son has a trait and he gets pain. They have him on folic acid. He has a trait, and he has to take folic acid every day, because his blood work showed that he was anemic, and it to help him make more red blood cells. And, you know, if he gets bad, I have to make sure he drinks a lot of fluids. I have to, if he starts hurting too bad, I give him a warm bath. I make him with a heating pad. All the stuff that we do as sickle cell people, soak it with Epsom salt, give him pain medicine. He doesn't have any prescription strength, but because he's so young and he doesn't have a lot of pain frequently, over the counter still works for him. So, but the thing is, my whole point is, I don't downgrade anybody's pain. You got pain. If you say you got pain, I believe you, because if I was in pain and you tried to tell me I wasn't, it would piss me off. That's why I get so, you know, riled up about it. But as far as working out, I definitely do think that working out can definitely help you when in a crisis. Okay, wait, let me take that back. If you're in a full-blown crisis, and you need to be hospitalized, and it hurts to walk, and it, like, you know, that really, really bad crisis pain when it's like, oh my God, I can't do anything. I don't think that it's smart for you to walk or for you to exercise. That's not smart. I don't think, because the thing is, once you're in the hospital and they're treating, when I'm in the hospital and I start getting treated, then yes, I do try to walk around the floor, or they have the physical therapist come up and have me do exercises and stuff like that. Yes, that's smart. But when you're in a bad, bad crisis and you need to go to the hospital, I don't think it's smart, like, oh, instead of going to the hospital, I'm finna go work out. No, you might make it worse, like, or you might hurt yourself or anything, something like that, or dehydrate yourself more, which will intensify the crisis. But when you're having like that every day, it's like, I call them mini crisis. When you're having that everyday pain, or that pain that's been bothering you for like a week, I do try to get, I tell my husband all the time, like, babe, I'm gonna go on a walk. Even if I just walk around our house, because we have a nice sized yard, I'll walk around the yard. I'll be like, I'm just gonna go outside and walk for a few minutes, because when you walk and you move, your blood is pumping, your heart is pumping, and the more you get your heart rate up, it's pumping that blood faster. And I feel like, if you're a doctor, or if you're a nurse, or you know if I'm right or wrong, let me know down below. You get that blood pumping. If there are any sickle cells stuck together causing clots, which causes the pain, then getting your heart rate up and moving can sometimes push it through. Like I said, I don't recommend doing that when you're in full out crisis, but when it's like small crisis, I definitely do try to do that. I start drinking my fluids. I start eating more fruits and vegetables. I soak in the tub with Epsom salt. I massage myself. I have like a body massager that I can lay on. I use that. My husband will massage me. I take my pain medicine, and I go get fluids. And if none of that works, then I either have to go to the ER, or my doctor has to admit me, or I go to the infusion center to get pain medicine. So I'm definitely not telling people to be stupid and go mess yourself up. I'm not telling you that. I'm trying to think of some other things. What else? I'm not sure. I'm doing another video coming up where I'm going to do a chit chat, but it's kind of going to be a sickle cell chit chat, where I'm going to talk about having kids with sickle cell, like what I think about that. And I know I'm probably going to ruffle some feathers, but it's my channel and I want to express how I feel about this. Having kids with sickle cell, and dating someone with sickle cell, or having kids with someone with sickle cell, like if you both have sickle cell. I'm going to talk about all of that. So if it's any other questions or concerns that you guys have, leave them down below. If it's any type of sickle cell videos you want me to do, leave them down below. Leave down below how long you have been out the hospital, when's the last time you were in the hospital, how long you're in the hospital. Let's just sickle cell chat down there, y'all. But that's it for now, guys, because I've been running my mouth long enough. So don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and leave a comment down below about how long you've been out of the hospital. I will see you in the next vlog. Warriors and Nomies. Bye, y'all.